Hello, and welcome back. We're here again with Fable Anniversary Edition. Um, I have a guild marker on the map. I'm gonna go check it out. I don't even remember what's going on. I mean, we just got done doing Twin Blades Camp and finding out where our sister went. I guess, yeah. There we go.
So, you really found your sister? I'd never have imagined her living among bandits. You've really come a long way these last few years, haven't you? People are starting to ask when they'll see you in the arena, out in
He looks
Richwood.
creepy.
But before you go wandering again, I've left a quest card of my own. A favor, if you will. An old friend of mine has gone missing. Calls himself the archaeologist. He may have stumbled onto something big, perhaps big enough to put his life in danger. There's a rumor that he may be hiding somewhere in Witchwood. That is, if he isn't dead already. You can use a Cullis gate to get there. I only hope it isn't too late.
You've received a new quest card.
Voice in my head. Say, it's showing to go to the Cullis Gate, so I'm gonna do that to progress the story. I don't think I can buy. Can I buy weapons here?
You've come to the right place.
I'm just gonna look real quick. Iron, steel, master, ebony, all. Master longsword, I can't even afford. Wow, that's outrageous.
Witchwood isn't a place to linger in.
Alright, back on track. I think I'm good. Famous last words. Alright, where are we going? Which wood? There we go. Find the archaeologist. Find this door.
Rumor has it that somewhere in Witchwood there is a sword that only a true hero can acquire.
Is
There
that
is
right?
a temple in Witchwood that is supposed to give spiritual strength. Be warned, some gods can be fickle.
Save game? No. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a rock golem. Can I get close? Swing, dude. Wait. I'm getting a little better at the combat. Ooh, that was close. I didn't make that one. Nope. Come on now. If you stay behind them, it just takes a little time. But ow. Oh, I'm about dead. Get behind him again. Come on. Oh, come on. Almost got him. Yes. Yes. Give me the loot. Sapphire. That ain't too bad. Hell yeah. Wait. How do I... Yep. There we go. This equipment. Potions. Health potion, will potion. Ages of skill. I'm gonna go ahead and use these. F. Let's see. Ages of will. Use. There we go. If you got a high enough combat multiplayer, when you use those, it gives you a exceptional bonus. Witchwood stones. Alright. I still don't have anything for that right there. So before you go yelling at me, I don't have it. I'll come back for those. Oh yeah. Oh, is this my favorite part of the game? Yeah, I'll take that. I remember being a really young kid and getting the biggest kick out of this.
D I S
Hang on.
H D I S H
Hang on, here it is.
S H I D S H I.
Where'd you come from? They didn't like it. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. No. Run away. Ow. Alright, got him. Okay. Well, evidently that was a patch, but you could really get the guys to say S-H-I-T. Yep.
H I D
There we go.
Hits.
So you worked out my name. Big deal.
Oh, I forgot this was you. Oh well. But go ahead and grab this one anyway. You had to spell out the word hits.
So, you found me. That's
Oh.
just grand. If you can find me, so can they. I should never
And I only
have
knew that.
started studying the focus
Hang on.
sites. But how was I to know Jack was interested in them too? Yes, Jack of Blades. Look, I have no time to explain. You can read my journal if you want. I don't want it anymore. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. It's not safe for me here anymore, thanks to you.
Anyway, the only reason I knew that was because I played it way back when it was on Xbox One. The original. When I say one, the very original. Not the new one. Chainmail.
Check the guild for more quests.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Voice in my head. There's a ruby. It's kind of nice. I think you can get books. Yeah, you can. What? No. Huh. Handy items. Nothing stealing from the house. 15. Do not believe I have that much. It'll be okay though. So I guess we go back? I don't know. Back to the guild. Teleport. And while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Let's see what do we get. Yeah. Want speed up. Guile up. That'll be alright. Speed's fine. No, it could be better. Alright. Physique. Hang on, what does it do? Swing weapon. Yeah, alright. Toughness. Fine. Okay. I want lightning. 2. And force push? No, I can't do 3. Slow time. That'd be a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and do that with the last little bit I have. Okay. You now have more than 2 spells. Press O to cycle through them. Alright. Alright, that ain't too bad. We can do that.
Looking
Quest
fine.
card. White bell bearing. I know I have these other ones, and they're not really a part of the main story. And that's really all I'm doing on this one. Yeah.
Looks fine.
Ooey.
There goes the tough old guildmaster.
Whatever. Alright, where are we going? Not, is it? Is this not whole glade? Oh, fun. Come on, dude. It just now started raining. Alright. It looks like 2 or 3 more around the corner. I need a heal. There we go. Oh, these are banded. Ultimate power. I had to do it. I'll heal again. I think we come back here later. Aw. I can't go around. Anyway. Moving on. Okay. Witchwood stones. Oh, there's guards here now. Alright.
Please come and help my wife. She's trapped by a Balverine. Quick! She's just down here. Follow me.
Okay.
Balverine made me do it.
It made me do it. I got tricked. At least there's guards here now. Oh, how'd I miss? Knock him down. Well, that's a lot of people. Oh, dude. Oh, that was close. No, I think I used one of my resurrection things. I about got him.
Combat multiplier.
Got him. Yay. Okay, now we can move on. I should have seen that coming. You there.
We need a Balverine Slayer.
They blackmailed me into tricking you.
How?
There was nothing I could do. But thanks for giving me the benefit of the doubt.
I wouldn't go that far yet.
Have this for your generosity.
Wait a minute, I agreed to none of this. Hey. Hey. Dude, that wasn't cool. Oops. Chainmail gauntlets. Be alright. Does it say Avo?
Need a good sword to fight beside you?
No, not really.
Welcome to the Temple of Light. This is where my people come to worship me. Perhaps you will join them. Their donations will ensure my continued blessings.
No, I'm good.
Need a good sword to fight beside you?
No, I'm good, thank you. Alright. What the hell's up here?
What's new? I like his style.
Assassin.
I think I know what this is. Yeah. They each try to... I don't think my character's that strong.
Hold up.
But if you pulled it from the stone, you get to keep it. Moving on. Witchwood Lake. There's some sort of... Oh god. Kill Babrine. Alright. Come on. Ow. Come on, dude. Really?
Oh, keep quiet. Keep quiet.
Come on. Oh my god.
There's nothing I can do. Find shelter before it's too late.
Steady.
Ow.
Steady.
Anyone left? Got him.
I guess it's safe to let you in now. But hurry up. There could be more of them out there.
Bloody Balverines. In all my years as chief, I've never seen anything like it. We might have had a chance, but these damn things follow a white Balverine. It comes into our village and kills whoever it wants. I can hear something now. It must be attacking the warehouses at the bottom of that hill.
Alright. Oh. Wait. What happened there? That's right. Knock it in the corner. Knock it in the corner. Knock it in the corner. No, not the barrel. Hang on, I'm gonna eat something real quick. Okay.
That thing's skin is too tough, even for you. He was a great hunter in Knothole Glade once. He died fighting the last white Balverine. His wife still lives in one of the houses up at the top of the hill. If anyone knows how to hurt that bloody thing, it'll be her.
Top of the hill, you say? Oh, okay, it comes around. Should have known. Which house is it? Oh, come on. This is why I went for speed. I must be getting close. Okay.
The damn thing was just waiting for you.
Yeah, well.
How could it know where we were going?
He was here again, wasn't he? I didn't want to hurt him, but this time, he's gone too far.
What the blazes are you talking about?
The white Balverine.
My
It's
husband.
my husband. Or it was, once. He was bitten by the Balverine he killed. And slowly, he turned into the creature he hunted for so long. For a while, he could control himself. But anything that was left of my husband is dead now.
That's the town horn. It must be attacking again.
My husband used silver weapons to hunt the last white Balverine. Please take this. End his pain.
Silver. Alright, now I have to relearn how to augment. Hang on. Hold the phone. Okay. There was a thing I thought you could do just on your person alone with the augments. Silver. Yes. Apply. Sweet. Silver augmentation is applied. Sweet. Okay. Alright. Run with the sword put away, please. Oh. Get him. Get him. Yes.
That Balverine will think twice before attacking us again.
I don't know about
We've got
that.
it on the run. We can hurt it. We can kill it. Folks say it lives by Witchwood Lake. Come back with its pelt, and I'll reward you.
So, you want me to kill the lady's husband, skin him, and then bring it back to you? What the fuck? Ooh. I have a short attention span. $1,000. Nice. I got enough to buy my old man's place back. Where are we going? Nope. This way. So I have to go by the lake. Skin a man and bring him back his pelt. Wait a minute. Yeah, I knew you were here. Yes. Ooh, emerald. Sweet. Witchwood Lake. Are you here already? Now it starts raining. What the hell? I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the silver augment works on them too. Or you can keep wailing on him. Ow, wow. I should not have done this. I should not have done this. What did I do? Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Holy god. Just... Okay, one down. I asked for this. I asked for it. I asked for it. Oh, I could have stabbed him. Oh. Ow. There you go. Take one of those. Alright, that one's down. One left. Well, none left. Wow, I did not expect that many. And this guy doesn't seem to notice. What are you selling, by the way? Yeah, I'll see what you got.
To serve you.
Tattoos. Yeah, why not? Fire monkey. Okay.
We need a Balverine Slayer. What the heroes of
Are we done yet? I'm sorry if this seems like it's a long episode, but there's a lot to go on in this guy. Okay, we're back at Not Whole Glade. I don't recall having enough time to skin the man, but I think I brought back a head.
So, you're back, and in one piece. We heard the howling and feared the worst, but it looks like you triumphed over the beast. A hero of your stature deserves the glory of fighting in the arena. Your nomination should be waiting for you when you return to the guild. Oh, and speaking of the guild, they sent this letter for you from your sister.
Teresa's letter. Cool. Bloodline.
I hope it's good news.
Quest complete. White Balverine. Achievement unlocked under a full moon.
Check the guild for more quests.
Alrighty then. I need a better... Well, I just used the silver augment. No.
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
No. Do you have weapons? Obsidian longsword. Do you have master longsword? That I can't afford? Of course you do.
The arena is a tough, dangerous place. You'll have to fight hard.
Alright. Well, I want to go back to the Heroes Guild and spend my experience points. Should be just fine. Yeah. 24,000, I guess is what it costs. I don't have enough of that. I don't have enough of that. Just to giving it a quick look. No. We'll come back to this. Alright, I'm gonna grab this. Ooh, the arena. But either way, I'll be fine. Okay. See, we've taken that one. I won't get out of the fighting stance. I don't know why. But anyway, there we go.
As I live and breathe.
I will stop this one right here. And I'm really having a lot of fun playing this. I might get salty at times, but it's game mechanics and it's been so long. And the key bindings, if you're playing on a mouse and keyboard on this, are outrageous. I mean, you're basically using the entire keyboard and every button you have on your mouse. So, yeah, here we are. So if you enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, anything. I'd really appreciate it, and it help me out on as far as the channel goes. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one.